You love the aesthetics, you love the freedom, you love how fast the school is, you love the name Esut. No problem, but please know this before applying. Hi, my name is Francisca, a final year medical student of Enugu State University of Science and Technology. And today I'll be talking about every single thing you need to know about Esut, my school, before you apply. If this is your first time seeing this pretty face, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Feel free to like, comment, share, and also subscribe to join the family. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to turn on your post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video. 2 years ago, I made this video where I talked about every single thing you need to know about Esut. Please, I want you to scratch whatever amount I mentioned in that video because everything has increased. Here is the new updates. For those that don't know, the name of my school is Enugu State University of Science and Technology, popularly known as Esut, and it's located in Enugu as the name implies. My school, Esut, has two parts. We have the Esut Abani and we have Esucom, the one at Park Lane here in town. At Esut Abani, we have departments like Medlab, Nursing, Pharmacy, Law, Mass Comm, and so on. But when you come to Esucom, the College of Medicine, we have Medicine and Anatomy. They had plans to add a new department. I don't know if they have currently. Now, to get admission into my school, you need a combination of your O-level results and your JAMB results if there's no physical post-UTME exam. But if there is a physical post-UTME exam, it's a combination of your JAMB results and your post-UTME results. The general cutoff mark is 180, but I will advise you get up to 200 to avoid stories that touches the heart. And if you're a medical student, please, to be on the safer side, just get from 250 and above, depending on the course you want to study. Now let's head down to fees. There are quite a number of fees to be paid in my school. The first one on the list is your acceptance fee. Once you accept your admission in JAMB portal, it will immediately reflect in your Esut portal, and that is where you're going to receive your admission letter, and your acceptance fee is boldly written on there. Acceptance fee is 30,000 naira, no longer 26,100 naira. The second fee on the list is your school fees. School fees before was generally 124,900 for everyone, but currently school fees now depends on your faculty. For my faculty, which is the Faculty of Health and Allied Sciences, which comprises of Medlab, Nursing, Public Health, and so on, the school fees for new students is 200,400 naira, but for continuing students, we pay way lesser. The third fee on the list is your development fee. Unlike the school fees that is based on faculties, whatever faculty that you find yourself in, this particular development fee is to be paid once and is based on your department. Yes. For example, I'm a medical laboratory science student. My Department of Medical Laboratory Science, we have to pay 250,000. Other departments might pay way lesser or higher. For example, medicine, they are paying 300,000 while we are paying 250. So it's depending on your department. The fourth fee on the list is your matriculation fee. Of course, you do your matric. Even if you don't do your matric, you still have to pay the fee. Simple. For matriculation fee, price range is from 15,000 naira to 20,000 naira. There are also some little things you still have to make payments for. We have the faculty fee, we have the departmental fee, we have your class dues, and also you have to buy textbooks. Now, for the faculty fee, it literally varies. It's actually based on your faculty. For instance, my own faculty, the Faculty of Health and Allied Sciences, we have something called, under the faculty fee, we have something called faculty fee, and also have the faculty association fee. Faculty fee is 2,000 naira and faculty association fee is 2,000 naira, making it a total of 4,000 naira. The other one, which is departmental fee, is based on your department. For my own department, we have the departmental fee and we have the departmental association fee. For the departmental fee, it is 3,000 naira, while the departmental association fee is 2,000 naira, making it a total of 5,000 naira. It can either be higher or lesser in your own department. It's just based on your own department. That's just it. It can be higher, it can be lesser, it can be the same thing. Then another one is your class dues. This actually varies based on the decision that you, your classmates, and the course rep actually come to a conclusion to. It can be 200 naira, it can be 400 naira, it can be 500 naira, it can be 1,000 naira. It's just based on whatever the classmates, like the whole class, actually agree to pay. This particular class due, your course rep uses to print attendance list, get markers, or whatever you guys need in the class. The last but not the least, which is your textbooks. Honestly speaking, I cannot actually put a specific amount that you should have for this particular one. because textbooks varies. The price for textbooks literally varies. It depends on your faculty or department, so I can't actually say, okay, this is the particular amount of money that you should have. Just have money. Now we are done with the fees. Let's move into accommodation. I specifically wanted to talk about this differently because for someone in Esut, it's not the same thing you do in Parkland that you can do in Albany, and it's not the same thing you do in Albany that you can do in Parkland. What do I mean by that? For someone in the hostel in Albany, you're literally allowed to cook your food by yourself, take your cam gas and make your meals. But for someone in the hostel in Esut, Parkland, College of Medicine, you literally do not cook. You buy food from the cafeteria. The cafeteria is actually close to the hostel, so you don't need to worry about that. Now, for those of you that want to live off campus, to be honest with you guys, houses in Enugu, they are very, very expensive right now. I would say if you want to actually, both in Albany and in Parkland, that's in town, if you want to stay off campus, I will advise you to hold from 200,000 and above. You can actually get something way lesser, but just to be on the safer side, just have something like 200k and above. You can get a lodge for 250 and then you get a roommate and you guys split the bills, fine. But just to be on the safer side, have in the back of your mind 200k and above. Okay, these are just basically the main things you need to know before applying. But before I end this video, I have just few advices to give you guys before you guys finally come into Esut. The fact that my school is actually a very free school, you don't actually need an exit card to leave the school gate. You can just go and come back anytime you like. The fact that it is like that doesn't mean that you should misbehave. Please, as you're getting into school, remember the place you're coming from. Remember your parents are actually spending money to send you to school. There are a lot of things that you will do in Esut and you will get suspended. Examination malpractice is number one on the list. Please, if you're asked to do anything in school, please do it when others are doing it. Like, there are actually late payments for things. For example, school fees, you don't pay on time. They are actually late payments. Extra money will be added to your school fees and you have to make payment for that. Another example, if others are doing filing at a particular time and you refuse to do yours, when you finally gather the morale or the energy to go and do yours, you might be asked to pay late payment fee or whatever. So please do things when others are doing things. If you're asked to come to your exam hall with a particular receipt, or if you're asked to make payments of your faculty fee before your exam, please do it to avoid missing your exam. It's better that you got into the exam hall, you wrote what you know and you failed, than not even being allowed to even try. That you never see the question paper and yet you're writing that course as a carryover. Everything has changed. New courses have been added for some departments. I don't know if they added it for all the departments, but for my department in particular, new courses have been added a lot. So you have to be serious to avoid packing carryovers, because this time around, the new dean is not joking. And please, like I said earlier, avoid examination malpractice if you don't want to go home for 2 years suspension or even expulsion or even indefinite suspension. Another thing is, please attend your classes, especially if you're a medical student. Attendance can make you not to write an exam. Yes, if you don't meet up to 75%, you are likely not to write an exam. Also, if you make payments for any single thing, please ask for receipts. If it's your faculty fee, 2,000 naira, no matter the amount, no matter how small you think it is to you, please have the receipt if you don't want to pay again. And probably when you be paying again, you might be paying double, who knows. Please have the receipt, because you might be saying, what am I using the receipt for? When you be doing your clearance, you need the receipt. When you be doing your filing, you need the receipt. So what will you now do if you made payments and you didn't get the receipt and it's time to do your filing, you don't have the receipt? What will you do? Last but not the least, please pray. We are nothing without God. We are just pencils in the hands of the Creator. When it comes to Esut, we don't discriminate. We have chosen, we have Pentecostals, we have Catholics, whatever you are, we accept you. And we have people, we have different fellowships and whatnot if you want to join. And yeah, this is where we'll come to the end of the video. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any question, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'll be checking out you guys' question, and probably I'll make a video where I'll be answering all your questions, because you guys have been asking even before I made this video. I've seen a lot of questions even before I made this video, and the reason why I have not replied you guys, because I've not actually gotten the opportunity to go to those different departments or faculties to actually get answers, because I'm in Medlab. It's only things that concern Medlab that I literally know. So for me to answer a particular question that is not in my department, I need to go out of the box, out of my way to go to the department or faculty to ask them if I find someone to ask. So please bear with me if I've not actually replied your comments or your questions. I will be doing that. Probably I think I will just make a video where I talk about all these things you guys have been asking me, probably get the answers once and for all, answer that. But the problem is that you guys' questions are never ending. Video I made last 2 years, you guys are still asking questions on that. Well, I'll see you guys same time, same day next week. Bye.